Hi Gil, my name is Eric, and in this video I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring more customers to your business. You're probably wondering, why am I doing this? Simple. In today's busy world, inundated by internet connectivity, business owners are often too busy running their business to focus on how their internet can benefit them and their business, and sometimes the biggest hesitation one has towards hiring someone is they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. I have found that by giving people a free attack plan of things they can actually do to impact their business helps and results in some of those business owners saying, Eric, please take this off my plate. So if by the end of this video you can see that I have some tricks up my sleeve that can help your business, shoot me a message so we can chat. Or if you simply want to use this free action plan and do it yourself, that's okay too. So let's get started. And I'll show you 3 things that will set your company above the competition. The first thing I want to discuss is content. Most business owners know that they need content, but they don't realize how much. The number 1 on Google for electricians is between 1,500 and 2,500 words. So in order to show up at the top of Google, you need to have at least 1,500 words on your home page with the right keywords in it. Right now, your site has only about 276 words. Now, let's go and take a look at your competition. They have 578 words. These guys are beatable, and they just put a little bit more effort into their content, but they're totally beatable. Now, this is a handy tool I use called Ahrefs, and I pay a few $100 a month for it. It essentially gives me behind-the-scenes details that Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. So, I ran a quick scan on your competitor here. And if I click on the keywords, it will show me the exact keywords that your competition is ranking for and what your customers are actually searching for every month. They're searching for Electricians, Cincinnati, electrical services, electrical contractors, Cincinnati. But when we go back to your site and the keywords, we find that you are ranking for, of course, your name, Electrical Contractor Cincinnati, and Cooper Electric, your name, and Electrical Contractor Cincinnati. So, that's great, but they won't find you unless they know your name. So, we want to make sure you're optimized for the main keywords that people are actually searching for. It's close, but not what your ideal customers are searching. So the first thing you need to do to beat your competition online is to have a minimum of 1,500 keyword-rich words on your homepage, because that's what's driving your competitor's business, and it's 100% beatable if you get this done. Now, let's go over and Google the keyword Electrician Cincinnati. We see a ton of ads, but here's the thing. Ads can work. However, they can also be a money pit if your foundation, your website, isn't dialed in. You want to be careful not to burn your money with Google ads until you know for sure your site will convert. The second thing I want to discuss is citations. You're probably asking yourself, what's a citation and why do they matter? That's a great question. This is the Google Map Pack. Citations are the listing of your business name, address, and phone number across the web. This is also known as a NAP, or name, address, and phone number. And this is how Google verifies and gives relevance to your local business. Now you might say, okay, Eric, how do I show up in the maps? The number 1 thing you can do today to push your business up the scale in the Map Pack is add citations. You're not ranking in the top 3 on the Map Pack now. You want to be listed in more directories. So a citation is your NAP on places like Yellow Pages, BBB, Facebook, Yelp, and a couple hundred other directories. And when you get more than your competitor, you gain more trust than they have from Google, pushing you up in the map pack. You're probably telling yourself, well, that sounds great, but how do I do that? It's simple, really. We have tools that will tell us exactly what directories your competition is listed on. Then we can literally go down their list and match those directories. But we won't stop there, because we don't just want to match them, we want to dominate them. We want 50 to 100 more, so it takes them longer to catch up. Excuse me. Now, the third thing I want to discuss today, the third pillar of Google, is backlinks. This will really help you dominate on Google. When we Googled that keyword, of course, Electrician Cincinnati, and we scroll past the map pack that you saw before, you can see in the organic area, you are not there. And you want to be number one there. So, to get there, you need authority. But how do you get authority? It all comes down to backlinks. A backlink is when one website links to another website. Think of it like this. When another relevant site links to your site, it is giving you some of its credibility. Kind of like a vote of confidence. And in Google's eyes, this is passing authority. The more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. Another example is, if you get a local blog or industry site linking back to you, great. But if you're an electrician and you got a backlink from La Rosa's restaurant, not so great, because you don't sell pizza. Let's take a look at our handy tool here and look at your site and its backlinks. Not bad, there's quite a bit of them, but not dominant. They're from all over the place. Let's hop over and take a look at your competitor and their backlinks. Fewer but more relevant. They have relevant backlinks. With Ahrefs, we can see exactly which sites are linking to them, and we can get those same links for your business. Getting you to the top isn't magic, it's just the method. And today, I've shown you that method. So, once again, we went over content. Your front page needs at least 1,500 words rich with the right keywords. Citations. You want to have 200 to 300 of these to beat out the competition by a landslide. And backlinks. You need more relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google that you are the authority. And if you begin to implement these strategies today, you can boost your Google ranking and be found by more customers. It's your choice. If you want to take these strategies and use them yourself, it's totally, cool by me. But if you want to take the simple route, you can give me a call at 859-237-9389. Once again, my name is Eric, and have a great day.